Man, whoo, he don't. It's your partner, man. Whoo, it's your partner, man. What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this weird and weak Wednesday? You say weird week Wednesday, weird and weak. You know what I'm talking about? Wednesday it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good? People like he, ha, ha, Ken in the pen, all my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. They say, bruh, did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't go get that stick up in stores now, I go get you some on 76 MacArthur. Giants Liquor, that's what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now you know you come get them things to me. If all else fails, man, make sure you go to Amazon. I'll cock you a hardback, man. You know what I'm talking about? Funka Diet trying. Stick up in stores now. Make sure you copy your hardback. Worldwide and see. INC. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide Incorporated. What you say, bro? Worldwide. I ain't gonna say what that mean. I'm gonna say, hey, it means everybody, man. Everybody included. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue. Tata the player comes next, man. Special shout out to Tata the player, man. All praises with you, brother. You know what I'm talking about? You already know how we rock. Uh, uh, what was I finna say? Uh, Man, I lost my train of thought. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Tata, man. Special prayers go up to Tata, man. You know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles is in effect. Mama say don't brush your whiskers. Always brush them whiskers when you on TV, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out, mama. Yo, good brother like myself, man. I don't promote no drug users, drug sellers, alcohol consumption, anything of the sort, man. I don't promote nothing. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man. Me, man. I don't promote shit. I said, what, bro? I said, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me. All I promote is y'all. Go ahead, do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing. Do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we got, bruh. But a good brother like myself, man, I'm not prejudice, no. A good brother like myself, man, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, no. A good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people, no, man. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. Hey was talking to me, man, I just love me some everybody, you know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, man, you know what I'm talking about? Bringing that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That jewel, you know what I'm talking about? That love, what you say, bro? That love. Back to YouTube community, you with me? Hey, check it out, man, you know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? Come fuck with a nigga one time, you know what I'm talking about? One time, you know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with the people? I say, bro, when you gonna get back to your regular program? I don't know, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Whenever, you know what I'm talking about? Whenever bro get back in the spirit, bro done lost the spirit a little bit. Told you bro was in recess. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like Devin Haney and Earl Spence right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? Brand recess. But we gonna get back to it, man. Told you I'm finna put a zap board on bruh anyway. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You will be seeing a lot more, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Just getting over something right now, man. You feel me? But weird and weak Wednesday. They say, bruh, what is you talking about? The weird and the weakness of the world. They say, bruh, you always up here talking about the world and talking about this and talking. Now let me tell you something, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody that was wondering what I'm talking about, not fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So you ain't got to come up here like I said to try to contradict or find out where I made a mistake or said something wrong or I was wrong, bro. You could just come up here and tell the people what you know. You don't have to try to contradict what I know. You know what I'm talking about, or what I'm saying, bro. You could just come up here and tell them what you know. You know what I'm talking about? But I know you less creative. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know you less creative and you really don't have nothing to talk about. So you have to wait until I talk about something so you can cross-examine it like the bitch you is. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, weird and weak. That's just what we got to, folks. Weird and weak. And look, Papa, you can do what you want to, folks. You ain't got to listen to me. You can continue being weird and weak. You know what I'm talking about? I just get tired of y'all acting like that weird and weak shit is strong. I get tired of y'all acting like this weird, weak shit is the shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like this is the way to go. Like sitting around here gossiping, talking about niggas just being a bitch ass nigga is the way to go, bro. I'm tired of y'all acting like that shit is what's in. Y'all ain't doing nothing but following nerds, bro. They say, bro, what you think about this? Man, I don't think nothing about that shit. I wouldn't give a fuck who president, none of that shit, bro. Be careful what you ask for, though. What I don't get, and this is just to all black people, period. I don't get how you motherfuckers get to fighting every 4 years, nigga. You motherfuckers get to lining up. Man, if you motherfuckers, like, what is y'all voting for, nigga? What the fuck are y'all voting? No, I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm not telling you to vote. I'm just asking you, what the fuck are you voting for? Nigga, as long as I've been living, bruh, I wouldn't give a fuck who was president, bruh. Just like I was telling I ain't never heard one of them motherfuckers talking about we gonna bring that skating ring back on Foothill Square. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never heard one of them motherfuckers say we gonna put Big Apple back up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't none one of you niggas talking about bringing that penny candy store back on 73rd. You know what I'm talking about? The arcade, man. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. You know what I'm talking about? I've been understood you wouldn't for my people. But I don't get why y'all be mad at other people and shit. Talking about you didn't vote and all that. Like, nigga, what is you voting for? What have you ever got, bro? What has voting ever done for black people? Nigga, I've been alive 47 years, bro. I ain't never seen... I seen the money fall out the air. You know what I'm talking about? That's about the best time I done seen all the black people happy, bro. Coffee Chronicles. That's about the only time I never seen in my life. Was that right there in them stimulus checks? You know what I'm talking about? A few of them Obama phones. But that's the only time I done seen motherfuckers happy as a whole. Coffee Chronicles, man. You better sit down somewhere, man. You know what I'm talking about? Just weird and weak. And it's crazy how they just, we do the guilt trip, bro. That shit just, I don't know, bro. We just weird and weak. Weird and weak Wednesday it is, bro. We be on some weird shit. We be on some weak ass shit. We always, nigga, we fight for everybody but ourselves, bro. We against each other so bad. And I get it too, though. Man, move! Shit. Sit your ass down. Thank you, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just ain't seen it weird and weak. And I get so tired of motherfucker coming up here like, because I done seen it before in my life, bro. Listen, bro, I didn't have my own business. They say, bro, you what? I didn't have my own business. Keep telling you niggas, man, what was this, 2008, 9, somewhere around there, man. I bought candy machines, 25 of them motherfuckers, man. At that point right there, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't finna be the new, that I wasn't finna make $1 million off candy machines. You couldn't tell me that at the time. And this is why I'm telling you weird and weak. And this is the most fucked up thing about, man. If you got a plan that you need somebody else to carry out, bruh, listen, bruh, you don't hold your breath. I had $1 billion plan. I ain't bullshitting with you. But I was also in jail, so I needed other people to, I needed the footwork. Man, you ever in a situation like that, don't hold your breath. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because nobody ever sees what you see. Nigga, I had candy machine, nigga, now my own business, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? We ain't gotta work for nobody else. Nigga, we ain't gotta go to work no more, bro. We got candy machines. You know what I'm talking about? Can I tell you, bro? A motherfucker told me just to go collect money. A motherfucker actually told me this. That shit was tiring. And I, like way before this, way when I went to E. Morse Cox, I realized you niggas was weird and weak. But just shit like that, bro. That's too long of it. Working for yourself is too much. You ain't got no problem with going to these other people's jobs and doing overtime and all that shit. But you going to collect your own money and driving around collecting your own money is too much out your day. Man, y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. Y'all don't want nothing. It's like y'all want to be controlled. Y'all want to sit around and have a big daddy, a big brother or something. You want to sit around and you want somebody to tell you what to do, bro. You don't want to be your own boss. No, you want to be a foot soldier. I'm telling you, I done heard some of the craziest shit in my life, bro. And I'm one of them niggas, I ain't gonna even lie, when I bought my candy machines, because I told you, it wasn't no way in the world you couldn't tell me I was finna be the next candy machine mogul. It was no way in the world, you know what I'm talking about? And if I get my hands on some of them motherfuckers again, you watch out, you know what I'm talking about? But this is what I'm saying, man. I was high side, and I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, I bought them candy machines. I was calling motherfuckers I ain't talked to in 30 years before I even went to jail. Man, you know who you talking to, mother? Like DB. Nah, nigga, this the first business owner from the turf. You know what I'm talking about? I was talking shit. Nigga, I was high side. Weird, week of weird Wednesday. I ain't bullshit with you. I was high side, man. I was happy, proud as a motherfucker, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. I was happy and proud as a motherfucker because I seen my way out. You know what I'm talking about? Without all these motherfucking risks I've been taking for all my life. You know what I'm talking about? Because the game, see, the risk you take in the game is not so much what you're doing. Even though that's a risk too. So say you selling drugs. The risk you're gonna take in the game is not actually selling drugs. That's just one of the risks you're gonna take. You know what I'm talking about? The risk is gonna be all that other shit that come with it. How you react when you get robbed. It's gonna be all that other shit. That's gonna be the risk in the game. You know what I'm talking about? Because no matter what game you jump in, bro, they gonna come try you. You know what I'm talking about? And that's where the risk gonna come in at. That's why a lot of that shit you shouldn't even be participating in, bro, if you ain't got the heart to go to the next step. Hold on. See, I made a deal with the old pen, told her I'd give her the rest of my Chinese food if you just leave me alone. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna see how she holds up her end of the bargain. Weird and weak Wednesday. I say, bro, you listen, folks. We weird and we weak as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? I told you they got niggas fighting with their mouths now. They got you running around here, bruh, identifying everything, pointing everything out just like a snitch, a hoe. They just got you in everything but yourself. Yeah, they got you outside yourself. So now you running around with information on other niggas, like I said, like baseball cards. So you sitting around the niggas sitting around the dinner table now chopping up another player. Talking about another nigga intimate details and shit, talking about who another, because this is to death. This is what I don't get. We done got to the point to where it's weird and weak as a motherfucker. First of all, y'all force people to talk about their business. Second of all, y'all be sitting around here like a motherfucker household, his household business not even his no more. So a nigga could come up here and talk about what you doing in your house. A nigga could come up here and talk about what you doing in your bedroom, bruh. And now that's I don't know, that's public now. You know what I'm talking about? Shit that's always been private is public now. You get what I'm saying? You niggas something straight out of the comic book. And that's what's wrong with like true life story on this weird and weak Wednesday, bruh. This is the type of shit that's happening out here right now, folks. Right now in the real world, this is happening. A nigga got some business or something, man. He got a few partners or whatever. But this business is real, you know what I'm talking about? This shit means something to this nigga. So he tell another nigga like, listen, man, I don't want everybody in on this, man. This is what's going on. Cause sometimes when you going through shit, you just need a motherfucker to vent to. And you can't even do that in these days right now, bruh. This is how we done got weird and weak, bruh. Nigga, you ain't even got a shoulder to cry on no more, nigga. You ain't even got a shoulder to cry on no more, bruh. That's why I have you motherfuckers running around here fucked up mentally right now, bruh. You realize the people so scared to talk to people because they scared somebody gonna make fun of what they tell them? Nigga can't even live life no more, bruh. Weird and weak. Y'all done took the shoulder. Nigga can't even cry on nigga's shoulder no more, bruh. Y'all done took that shit and turned it into content. That just goes to show you how non-talented you niggas is. I ain't bullshitting with you. Listen, bruh, if you ain't got no sports channel, like no politics channel, and cause you got some good awareness channels, and I'm not saying that. But if you specifically got one of them channels, bruh, where you coming up here and your whole channel was built off of somebody else, bruh, I don't know, they might give you credit, man. I look at that shit for what it is, bruh. That shit ain't nowhere near no talent, bruh. You up here being auntie, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You up here being baby mama, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? back to what I was saying. This is what's going on. So the nigga go get at him with his business, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, I don't really want nobody. And then the nigga got the nigga business, and cause you know how y'all do now. Y'all will get a nigga business, and y'all will turn that shit into a joke. Y'all will turn that shit to a hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all think that shit funny in the background. So everybody talking about you. So the nigga find he get wind that the nigga done told his business, so he just back up off the nigga. Now do you know the nigga who was running around telling the nigga business? He came up with a whole nother narrative of why this nigga was mad at him. Oh, don't be going through it with a bitch or a nigga or something like that. Cause you know how they gonna try to treat you. So when the nigga just backed up off the nigga cause he got a big ass mouth and he just talk too motherfucking much and it ain't that time right now, the nigga who went told his business got mad just like a bitch, jealous because now a nigga don't wanna fuck with you because you running your mouth. So what the nigga do? Just like a bitch, this nigga created a whole nother narrative of why the nigga don't wanna fuck with him. Oh, what's this nigga over there acting funny over that bitch, man? Nigga mad at the bitch, so now that, and it wasn't even that, bruh. But this is how we so weird and weak. We'll come give you the reason but the reason we give you is always gonna minimize what we did for real. Cause you ain't gonna never come tell you what really happened. You just gonna come get your own narration of it. You ain't gonna never say these niggas stop fucking with me because I got weird. You ain't gonna never say these niggas stop fucking with me because I was stealing out these niggas' house. You ain't gonna never say these niggas stop fucking with me because I didn't help these niggas fight. We got into a fight at the club and I'm the one that did. You ain't gonna never say that, bro. You ain't gonna never say what you did for these niggas really to stop fucking with you. You gonna come create your own narrative on why somebody did something. It ain't gonna never be what they really did though. It's gonna be the shit you throw out there to soften the blow. You ain't gonna never say, man, these niggas stop fucking with me because I'm a bitch ass nigga. You ain't gonna never come up here and say that. You ain't gonna never say, man, these niggas stop fucking with me because I'll be running around here running my mouth like a bitch. I don't know how to hold water. And let me tell you something, for a man, that's a fucking shame, folks. For you to be a motherfucking man, nigga, and you can't hold water, like you niggas really out here kissing and telling, folks. You niggas is weird, bro. Weird and weak. Weird and weak as a motherfucker. And a lot of you niggas around here taking these karate classes and y'all think y'all know how to fight a little bit and all that shit and you think that shit make nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if you could whoop Bruce Lee. You's a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You's a bitch ass nigga. That's what you is, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck how good you could fight with you, how many niggas you would kill and all that, nigga. You still walk around this motherfucker and every time your heart beat like my nigga Monty Bo say, you's a bitch. That's what you is. Every time your heart beat. Cause y'all good for trying to mask that shit. Y'all good for having all these muscles, being a big old nigga or something like that. You could bully on motherfuckers and shit. And you been punched on a few motherfuckers and shit like that. You been telling niggas shut your bitch ass up or I'll punch you, nigga. But you 9'11" and all this shit and you think that makes you tough, nigga. You still a mark, nigga. That shit has nothing to do with you being a mark. How many niggas you would knock down, how many niggas you would beat up, knock out, all that, man, that shit don't have nothing to do with you being a mark. What you do has something to do with you being a mark. You know what I'm talking about? And if a nigga just look at that shit, all them niggas you into it with behind that bitch. Mark ass nigga. With your mark ass. You know what I'm talking about? They say, bro, why do you talk so much shit? Because I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't. I'm going to be me. I told you that. I'm going to be loud, proud ass me. And I've been living too long, bro. And I know you niggas is weird and weak. I done seen it when we were strong, no? I promise you, I seen it when we were strong. You know what I'm talking about? I seen that shit trickle down. And nigga, even the kids was strong. The kids took on the fight. You feel me? Tell you, I was going to frick when that Rodney King shit happened. I was in that group and we was tipping cars over at Eastmont Mall and shit, bro. I done seen that shit trickle down to the kids. Nigga, where the kids had the pulse of the, like, fuck it, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck it, nigga, you know what I'm talking about, nigga? That shit trickled down to the kids. You see what trickled down to the kids now? Kids running around here wearing purses and shit. And I ain't talking about the girls. Y'all crazy. Y'all will just sit here. Y'all will let a 12-year-old girl wear one of them goofy ass stripper dresses, and y'all really act like that's a debate. Like, she should be able to. Like, y'all, this is how goofy we done got. This is how goofy we done got. And y'all wonder why. Weird and weak Wednesday, folks. But y'all the ones that change the game. Y'all start following these nerds, bruh. And y'all let the nerds get more powerful, and look at them now. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all done gave the nerds control, and look what they do. They don't do nothing but gossip and talk about the bitch. And talk about the bitch. And y'all got a whole motherfucking thing. Y'all let one nigga you ain't never seen with a bitch tell you what a simp is and what a simp ain't. Man, that shit is real easy, bruh. Listen. Because it just don't go with bitches. And that's what a lot of these motherfuckers won't tell you, bruh. Like, y'all be doing that shit with friends, bruh. Anything that you do, nigga, any kind of money you spend, nigga, any kind of shit that you do that's outside your body, nigga, to be accepted by anybody, nigga, use a simp. Bitch ass nigga, bruh. It ain't just gotta do with no bitch. It ain't just gotta do with no... Because listen to these people, they'll fuck you up off your real people, nigga. Who can get some money from you, bruh? Anybody that ever gave bruh some money when bruh was in a difficult time? You ever gave me some money when you're in a difficult time? All you gotta do is call if it's good with bruh, and I got you. And you know I do. Coffee Chronicles. I never tell a motherfucker no that helped me. I wouldn't give a fuck who it was. If you ever helped me when I needed it, bruh, you got that help coming, nigga. I ain't even talking about if I had to ask you. Because a lot of times, see, y'all don't know. Y'all just live life, bruh. But listening to these people, bruh, that have you crazy, bruh. Like, if you buy a bitch something, that's a simp. You a simp if you bought that bitch something just to get that bitch attention, bruh. If you buy a bitch something just so you can fuck, if you doing anything just so you can fuck, yeah, use a, they name the cat Draco. This is what I'm talking about, bruh. This is the world we living in. They done named the cat Draco. The cat, not the dog. And y'all something straight out of comic book, blood. Y'all try too hard, folks. Y'all try too hard. Y'all try way too hard, bruh. And I'll tell you what that comes from, bruh. That comes from a lack of you being somebody growing up. That comes from a lack of the person you wasn't when you was growing up. See, because if you ever got your turn, this shit ain't nothing, bruh. You not really looking for nobody else to validate you or nothing like. But see, this computer and all this social media and shit like that, that's a lot of motherfucking second chances, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's a lot of motherfucking second chances. You know what I'm talking about? If you wasn't that nigga in your era, bro, I was that nigga in every era. It ain't like I wasn't nobody when I was young. Then I waited till these kids era and I tried to become the cool unk. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga like that movie Ma. Nah, nigga. I was just always cool, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Cool as a fan, man. I was always that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I always had something going on, bro. I was always that nigga. Always. Even when I was around there, down there fucking around on Longfellow, you know what I'm talking about? 99th and MacArthur, you know what I'm talking about? Bro, always been running around that MacArthur now. You know what I'm talking about? Told you I sold my first rock. I don't promote no drug use, no drug sellers. On 99th. The Crown Lodge. And you know what I'm talking about? I think that's the Crown Lodge. Because it's the Crown Lodge, the Park Lane. Easy Brett was a professional of all of them. You know what I'm talking about? From San Leandro, nigga, to 55th and Foothill, nigga. Bro, all around this motherfucker, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. All the way to 25th, over here, West Oakland, Martin Luther King, you know what I'm talking about? Bro, all the way around this motherfucker, bro. Can't be missed. Can't miss me, bruh. I was outside then. But weird and weak. We have become weird and weak as fuck. We have become weird and weak as fuck, bruh. We have become weird to the point where they got you niggas like y'all just sex playing each other, bruh. Y'all niggas just sit around and talk about homosexual activity all day, bruh. You niggas telling penitentiary stories. Now let me tell you something. Even if you is telling penitentiary stories, what do you get out of telling a penitentiary story talking about niggas getting talking about niggas booty? I ain't never understood that, bruh. And once again, I don't know what pen you niggas was in. You know what I'm talking about? Cause all that shit just you was that close to that shit, bruh. Cause that shit always been in the penitentiary, but that's what you was paying attention to? Cause we was smoking weed, had cell phones and shit. Coffee Chronicles. We was busting plays on the street. Coffee Chronicles. Yeah, we was trying to touch shit on the street. We was doing it all. Poker tables, tickets. Hey, we was doing it all. I don't know what penitentiary you niggas was in, bruh. I don't. Or what you niggas was doing in that penitentiary. My stage in the penitentiary didn't consist of just hanging around niggas that was with that with the Saguni activities, bruh. That shit was for Sagunis. You niggas be too up and too close and personal with that shit, bruh. You niggas be too up close and personal with that shit. Yeah, that shit didn't garner my attention like that, bruh. We was trying to go to the skating ring. You know what I'm talking about? And slide off or something. Coffee Chronicle. You know how to skate backwards? You niggas something straight out of comic book, bro. Weird and weak as fuck. On some real shit, fuck y'all. And y'all can let these people play with y'all if you want to. I'm just gonna tell you live your life. You ain't even gotta listen to me. You can let these people play with you if you want to, bro. So you could turn yourself into one of these niggas who always got an opinion on something that happened with somebody else. Cause that's all we do as people. We run around with our opinion and somehow we think we know what we talking about. And the cold part about that is you ain't never even sat down and thought. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't never just sat down and thought. Used your own thought. You ain't did nothing but repeat. Yeah, you ain't did nothing but repeat some shit you've been watching another motherfucker say. You know what I'm talking about? Just like us. Us. We hate each other. You ain't gonna help another motherfucker. You ain't gonna help another brother do nothing, nigga. You not. We hate each other. We got love for everybody else. We want to be everybody else's friend. And they got y'all like that, but now it ain't even because y'all don't care what race. You know what I'm talking about? Even though y'all good for defending other races, but like now it goes by popularity. So that's what you willing to do. You know what I'm talking about? You want to be friends with anything that's popular. You want to be the popular person. You want to be in the in crowd. You know what I'm talking about? So you ain't gonna like your nigga can have sweatsuits right now for sale. You ain't gonna buy them. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna save up your money and buy the Kanye sweatsuits, the Jay-Z sweatsuits, the Lil Wayne brand. That's what you gonna do. That's who you gonna go support. You gonna go support the popular person. And then you gonna sit around here and wear a shirt with Lil Wayne face on it, then tease the nigga about putting his face on his jumpsuits. And it'll be the same nigga with Drake face on the front of his t-shirt that asks you, how can you walk around with another nigga face? Or who wanna walk around with your face? But it's just my face. You know what I'm talking about? You can walk around with Drake face. You niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. When you don't know who you is, bruh, you liable to wake up anybody, folks. I'm not bullshitting with you. I'm telling you a saying I've come up with myself, bruh. If the man who didn't know who he was gonna die, somebody else, man. Coffee Chronicles. And right now, you just weird and weak. You weird and weak. I ain't bullshitting with you. Right now, nigga, you grew up with for years, nigga. Could have a podcast, not even a podcast, or whatever the fuck, a radio station, nigga. And nigga, you gonna go out your way not to listen to him. You gonna go find every other radio station to listen to. Nigga, some straight out of comic book. Straight out of comic book. I told you because they don't really want to, what is you chewing on? What is that? Because it's just you, bruh. Just like when I bought the machines, you should have seen how motherfuckers received me. I was high, so I didn't know, so I probably got on some niggas' nerves. I ain't bullshitting with you. But, watch how they receive you, folks. Because it's you. Weird and weak. Weird and weak, bruh. Motherfucker just don't want to say you did it. You know what I'm talking about? We two kind of people, bruh. And ain't neither one of them worth anything. We them people who like to hate on other people. I ain't gonna say hate, but that's what it really be, but I ain't gonna say hate. But you know how like you'll know them people and you want to support them or give them, you know what I'm talking about? Like how you'll support Lil Wayne, but you won't support your partner. We them type of people, or we the people who get shit and want to tease you with it and call you broke. We gonna be either, we gonna be one of the two. Like I said, neither one of them worth shit. We either gonna be hating you for what you're doing, or we gonna be teasing you for what you don't got. You know what I'm talking about? Weird and weak. Because they didn't got you as just a regular. You want to be celebrated like the celebrities. You know what I'm talking about? Especially a nigga who ain't never been celebrated in his life. Because if you just listen to a nigga the way these niggas talk, especially about these bitches, and like I be wondering what's wrong with y'all. Y'all be acting like you got to do so much shit to get a bitch. Y'all do, bruh. Like, that shit ain't even that hard, bruh. Like, y'all be acting like, I heard a nigga say all the bad guys get the action. Like, what the fuck, bruh? Y'all not even really even talking about the bitch in the real terms. Y'all just talking about somebody to fuck on, folks. You just trying to fuck. The guys with the money could fuck all the... Man, you niggas crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. I don't even, once again, bro, why are we even paying attention to who somebody else could fuck, bro? Where do you live at? You can't fuck none of them bitches in them apartment buildings or nothing, bro. You can't, they ain't got nobody in the, you ain't bumped into nobody at the store or nothing, bro. God damn, bro. You niggas goofy as fuck, bro. Something straight out of comic book. Niggas don't know who you is, bro. You niggas so used to playing these roles, you don't know how to be you. You niggas wake up every day waiting for another motherfucker to tell you something. You ready to, you niggas so straight out of comic book, bro. Straight nerds. Coffee Chronicles. Straight nerds. And I'm finna get on up out of here. And I get it, because sometimes you can be mad as a motherfucker. I get it, bruh. But, that ain't what I'm talking about. If we don't start coming up here, bruh, manufacturing that like we mad at the world and we talking to the people who vote like we on their neck, if we just don't stop that, bruh. And that's where we got weird and the weak is at, bruh. Because you can come up here now and just manufacture some bullshit, bruh. You can just come up here and talk, nigga, and get credit for action. Get out my face. Gone. Gone, man. Alright. Come on, I'm finna go get you something. I just gave you some rice. You said you was gonna leave me alone. It ain't no more. Gone. A deal's a deal. A deal's a deal. And I'm finna get on up out of here. But on some real shit, y'all. Hey! Go sit down. Sit down. This motherfucker. On some real shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? On this weak and weird Wednesday, bruh. Nigga, if we don't stop acting like we doing something with our mouth, bruh. We don't stop acting like we coming up here and we on the nigga head for just bumping our gums. If we don't stop coming up here, nigga, running to tell the people something like a nigga baby mama and shit. And I bet y'all didn't know he had chlamydia. You know what I'm saying? If we don't stop doing that shit, bruh, acting like we doing something other than sounding like the bitch. Niggas be acting like that shit whole weight, bruh. Like we really winning fights and shit because we come up here. And I bet y'all didn't know. Man, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You gotta leave the bitch something to do. You just do, folks. That shit just don't make no sense. And that's how we got weird and weak, bruh. These niggas just run around and talk all day, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Just talking gossip all day like the bitch. Weird and weak as fuck, bruh. Niggas just ask niggas questions all day and shit. Like the police and shit, bruh. And you niggas act like that shit is, like that's some kind of get back or nigga like you done threw a punch or some shit like that, bruh. That shit ain't nothing but talk. And you could roast a nigga, bruh, but it still ain't nothing but talk. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. And what we good for as people, in this day and age right here, that's coming up here, bruh. Acting like we hella mean, like we checking you in the camera and shit and doing all that, then acting like we won the fight. Alright, come up here, nigga. When I see you, I'ma knock your bitch ass out, then I'ma knock you down. Then we act like we won the fight, bruh. You see a nigga shake his hand and take a picture with him and shit, talking about this shit is just a play. You don't get the fuck up out of here, man. Listen, bruh. All you can ever be is you. Now you can spend your whole life trying out other people if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? That's on you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm gonna stay loud, proud as me. But what do I know? Only you. Could prevent forest fires, man. With them right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just to show a little bit of that love.